So now that I've created my gradient, I can go grab my saxophone image, and since they're side by side, they're right on top of each other right now. If I go to my workspace, window workspace, or no, actually it's window arrange and tile vertically, then I can get them side by side and go and grab my move tool. Remember, you have to be on your move tool in order to click and drag a layer from another image into a different image. And so now I've just dragged it into my new layer here. And let's see. Oh yes, that's one way to do it. That's how we learned. But in the book, they wanted to introduce a different way to bring the saxophone into the new image, the poster image. So I'm gonna go Control Z, Control Option Z, and hold on one second. Okay, so what the book wanted to introduce was smart objects. So it wanted us to bring in the saxophone as a smart object layer instead of just a regular pixel layer like how we've been doing before. Because when it's a smart object, they said a smart object is an image that is embedded as a linked layer to a source rather than copied. So it's not a copy of the saxophone. It's going to be it's going to represent the link from the original file, and therefore when you edit it, you won't make any let's see, how do I say this? You can transform it without destroying the information. For example, if I just took this image, which is a copy, and dragged it over, and I go Control T, transform it to something really small, and then save it. Once I've done that and I try to make it big again because I realized I didn't like that, and I resize it to be big, all of a sudden the image gets degraded. It's not as quality as it was, and I guess it's hard to tell in this situation, but when it's printed on a 24 by 36 poster, you will notice that all of a sudden the quality went down because I had shrunk it. Let me try it again and see if it becomes more obvious. Hit enter and then make it big again. Let's see. And then I'm going to bring in the original one next to it and see if we can see the difference. Put them side by side. I think that looks, one definitely looks blurrier than the other. It's really hard to tell actually. Oh, there you can tell. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely blurrier than that. Anyway, that's a little bit of a tangent, but that's why you would bring them both in as smart objects. Let's see, I'm deleting them both now from the layers panel, and then I'm going to go File, Place, okay, Smart Object. I have to find that saxophone. I'm not sure where. I'm going to save this one to my desktop because it's somewhere, but it's not on my desktop. So if I go Save As, and I can just save another copy to my desktop. I can find it easy. And then go File. Oh no, not File Open. File Place. File Place. There it is. Sorry, my phone's ringing. Okay, and I placed it actually into the wrong image. Okay, I'm gonna close this. Close my saxophone image. Don't save. File open. No, not file open. File place. The shortcut for file place is I think Control D, but anyway, it doesn't say on here. Okay, now I pick my saxophone. Okay, and then what happens is when it comes in, it's got this bounding box around it. And you just need to hit enter to get out of that mode. And then now there's this little icon that means it's a smart object. So it's a linked object.